Welcome to Selah Sessions. Selah is more than a pause, it's an invitation, a call to stop, reflect, and allow the presence of God to speak into the space we often rush past. Here in this moment, we quiet the noise, still our hearts, and open ourselves in the Word that brings life. Today's session is titled Light in the Darkness. If you've ever walked through a season where joy seemed unreachable, or even prayer felt hollow, you are not alone. Darkness takes many forms: grief, anxiety, shame, doubt. But today we remember this. The light has come, and the darkness cannot overcome it. John 1:1-5, it says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it." There's a stillness in these words, a holy weight. From the very beginning, Christ has been the light, not just a light, the light. And his light doesn't flicker in the wind. It shines steady and undefeated. Not even the deepest, blackest, most suffocating darkness can overpower the light that Christ brings. So, picture this. You're in a dense forest just before dawn. The air is heavy, the path unclear, and shadows seem to stretch endlessly. You reach your hand out in front of you, but you can't even see your fingers. Every sound feels louder. Every step feels uncertain. The dark has a way of making everything feel distorted, doesn't it? But then on the horizon, a faint glow. It doesn't rush in, it doesn't shout, but it rises. And slowly, the silhouettes of the trees take form. The path becomes visible. The fear that clung so tightly loosens its grip. Because where there is light, darkness has no power. That's what Christ does. He doesn't always yank us out of the dark. Sometimes he simply shines until we can walk again, until we can see again. Darkness can distort reality. It convinces us that we're stuck, hopeless, unloved, unseen. But light tells the truth. It shows us who God is and who we are in him. Here's the hard truth. Sometimes the darkness isn't just around us. It's within us. Our own fears, guilt, resentment, or pride can cloud our vision. But Jesus didn't come to condemn the dark parts of us. He came to redeem them. There may be areas in your life right now where the light feels far away, a decision you can't make, a hurt you can't heal, a silence from heaven that's gone on too long. But light doesn't need to shout to be real. It only needs to be received. So ask yourself, what is one place in your heart that's been sitting in the dark? What truth could you speak into that space today? What would it look like to let Christ shine there, not with shame, but with clarity and grace? Maybe it's opening your scriptures again. Maybe it's offering forgiveness. Maybe it's really believing that you are not alone. You were not meant to live in the dark. You were made for the light. Remember this, when you invite the light in, the darkness has no choice but to flee. Right now, breathe in deeply. Let the light of Christ warm the places in you that feel cold and hidden. He sees it all, and he still chooses to stay. The darkness will not define you. You were made to live in the light, So walk in it today with confidence, with hope, and with joy. Selah.